Nothing Special. Written by Desiree Cooper, illustrated by Bec Sloane. Jack jumped out of the car and ran into his grandparents' arms. It had taken a whole day to drive from Detroit to Virginia. He thought they would never get there, but they made it. That night, Jax wondered what he would do with his grandparents during a summer vacation. Maybe they would take him to the zoo or buy him toys at the mall or share popcorn at the movies. He fell asleep thinking about the fun day ahead. "Good morning, Jax." His grandfather woke him up with a kiss. "Good morning, Pop," Jax said, leaping out of his bed. "What are we going to do today?" "I think we'll do some of the things that I did as a boy," Pop said. "Like what?" Jax asked. Pop smiled and said, "Nothing special." Jax hopped into his grandfather's red truck. Soon they were at the beach. Jax looked inside Pop's bucket. There were hooks and strings and lumps of raw chicken. "The tide is high," Pop said. "We'll catch lots of crabs." They put chicken on the hooks and sank the strings into the water. Jack sat beside his grandfather on the pier in the morning sun. They sat and sat. The water splashed. The seagulls squawked. On the end of the string, a big blue crab grabbed the chicken. "The line is moving!" Jax jumped up and down. Jax held the string while Pop netted the crab, and another and another. Before long, they had enough blue crabs for dinner. On the way back to the truck, Jax could hear the crab claws tapping in the bucket. Crabbing was better than going to the zoo, but Jax worried that he wouldn't get to do the things he liked to do in Detroit. "Can we go to the movies now?" he asked when they got home. Instead of answering, Pop went into the house and came out with a newspaper, 2 sticks, tape, and old string. "What are you doing?" Jax asked. Pop tied the sticks into a cross. "Help me tape the newspaper to the sticks," he said. When they finished, Pop held it up. "It's a kite!" Jax exclaimed. At the park, Jax ran while the kite danced in the sky. He thought their kite wouldn't fly as high as the other kites that came from the store, but it did. Soon it was time for dinner. Jax hoped Pop would take him to the drive-thru to get a hamburger and a toy, but Pop said, "Let's go home and help Nana cook." Jax felt sad that they didn't get to go to his favorite place to eat. When they got home, Nana handed them a basket. "Can you shuck this corn?" she asked. Together, Pop and Jax pulled off the green husks. The husks felt like paper. "What's this stuff?" Jax asked. It was stringy like hair, but very sticky. "It's called corn silk," said Pop. When they finished, Pop laughed. "You look like a scarecrow," he said, brushing the corn silk from Jax's hair. "This is better than hamburgers, Nana," Jax said, holding up a crab. "Thank you, Jax," said Nana, kissing the top of his head. That night, they sat on the porch swing and watched the fireflies. Jax tried to count them, but he had to keep starting over. There were so many. Snuggling between his grandparents, Jax thought about his day. He hadn't gone to the zoo. He hadn't gone to the movies. He hadn't even eaten a hamburger. Still, it felt like all of his wishes had come true. He went crabbing. He flew a kite that he and his Pop made. He feasted on crabs and corn, and he got to sit outside and count fireflies. Jax listened to Pop hum. Suddenly, a star shot across the sky. "Jax," Pop said, "did you make a wish?" "Yes, Pop," Jax said. "I wished for nothing special."